Welcome, folks. So today I'm going to show you some examples here between two different kind of math fonts that you can use in Microsoft Word. One is provided to you, and that's pretty much the only math font that's provided to you by Microsoft in Microsoft Word. And this other font called Latin Modern Math is as close as you can get to LaTeX script rendering in Microsoft Word. And it's beautiful, I'm telling you. So basically, I wrote this raw LaTeX script of Paul-Ehrenfest's theorem, or otherwise known as just Ehrenfest's theorem. It's one of my favorite quantum mechanics equations. And so normally what you would do to render this equation is you would, take some script for a formula, and then, you can highlight it like this, go to the Insert tab, and then click on Equation, and click on Insert New Equation. Or you can just click on this equation button up here, and it will take us into equation mode. So to convert this into the rendered format, we can right-click on this highlighted equation, and then click on this button that says Professional. And it will give us this funny-looking render at first. Well, I wouldn't really call it a render, but let's click on it one more time, and then we get this Cambria Math font style. So you can actually click on this equation, and then right-click on it, and then go to Font. And then you can see that this is rendered using Cambria Math font, which is, as I said, the only math font that's provided to us in Microsoft Word and Microsoft Office in general. So there's this other one that we need to install. So let's go to some website. So there's this website called gust.org, and you can follow this URL, or you can just go to Google and then type in Latin Modern Math, and then most likely it's going to be the first result that pops up. You can click on it, and it'll take us to this website. Okay? And then the thing is, what you can do is, once you go here, you can look at the download section, and it says it can be freely downloaded. It's got a license, it's a free license, it's great. And you can click on this. And then there is supposedly a download button here. We click on this. Oh, that's a README file, sorry. There we go. I can click on this zip file. This is Latin Modern Math, OTF version 1.959. And it comes as a zipped folder, and we can save this into some download folder, and then once we open it, we'll see what it looks like. So I actually have it downloaded already. I unzipped it, but normally you would go here and you would extract it and unzip it, and then when you look at the contents, you find this folder called OTF, and then in this OTF you have this open type font file. And this is something you can just locate yet again and then install it into the computer. So for us Windows users, you would go to type in font in the Windows search bar, and then click on fonts. And you can go here and then go to browse and install fonts. And now I can look for downloads, and then I can click on Latin Modern, and then go to OTF, and then here's the file. This is the font file. You can click on Choose Fonts, and then it'll take a moment, and you can see like a little preview of what that looks like. Beautiful. So now that it is installed in the system, Microsoft Word will actually recognize that. So now that we have it installed, I can do the same thing here. Highlight this equation, and then I can go to Insert, click on Equation yet again, and then go to Professional, and then one more time, and then I need to change the font to Latin Modern. So let's go type in Latin Modern Math, or just type in Latin. And this is the equation or the font file that we installed. Let's go click on this. And now you will see this beautiful LaTeX style render of an equation. It looks much more appealing and much more aesthetic, much more recognizable compared to the Cambria Math format. So that's great. And then the thing is, if you want to make this font style more as a default, you can go to the equation. So you click on the equation itself, go to the equation tab that pops up, and then there's a little selection bar here, or a selection option. It says equation option. Click on this. It's on the corner. And now we can actually select Latin Modern as our default math format. And then to make this more universal or global, as like a global default, we can click on default. And it says this changeable effect, all new documents found or based on the normal template. And then I can say yes, press OK, and boom. There you go. And now we can even do one more example. Let's just say, I don't know, let's write a fraction. So for fractions, you would do like frac, curly brackets, well, 2 closed curly brackets. And I say I, and then the H bar symbol is just /H bar. And I don't know, maybe I want to multiply this by, let's say, x squared or something. Or maybe x squared e I something. Let's just make something up. EI phi. Something like that. And then I want to include this in the exponent altogether. So I would put this in a closed curly brackets together. I can even separate the letters if I want. And this will all be included in the exponent after this x. Okay. And so now I'm gonna highlight this. I'm gonna go to insert, click on this equation button up here, and then right click it, click on professional, so we can convert this linear format into the rendered format. And now we have this beautiful looking equation that's LaTeX style. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope this is useful. This has certainly been useful for me. I've never really used the equation tool in Microsoft Word that much before, but this is great. Anyways, thank you all. Take care. At all, Julia.